Testing. System ready.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Georgia. I'm going to do my little review, I guess, of this MGW short throw shifter. Hopefully you can see everything. Hopefully the camera's not moving around too much. It's definitely an improvement. I had get that out of the way. I had an MGW on my Mustang, my S197, and it was pretty good. The shifters on them are remote mount, so that kind of sucked just because of that fact. But the piece was definitely a lot better. But yeah, the shifter itself, I haven't really heard anything about the throw length, which is a lot shorter. I mean, it is a short throw shifter, that's what you're getting. The stock throw was great. The feel of the stock shifter, I loved it. Never had an issue with it, but having owned an MGW shifter before, I figured why not try it out. And it's definitely worth every penny. The instructions they send you are incredible. Everything is covered. The single complaint I had with the instructions is that there's two gaskets, I guess you can say, inside of here, depending on your style of car. But the main one, there's one that you have to cut, and that one, the instructions on how to cut it aren't in the C6 video, and they don't really reference where to find it. I got lucky, I just picked the C5 video right off the bat, and ended up being what I needed, thankfully. But besides that, they got multiple sets of instructions with each piece. So you know, alright, when I put this on, it has a list of everything you need to do. It's even got, what I thought was pretty cool, like there's a gasket that comes with it, and the instructions for that gasket were wrapped around that gasket, so there's no way you could get it mixed up with anything else. So, but I have a 2008 ProCharge LS3. Like, the difference is night and day. I mean, you can feel the quality of this piece, not only with how short the throw is, but just how easily it engages. It does have what many reference to as a positive engagement, I guess you can say. Like, you can feel it just when it clicks into gear. Like the old shifter, I never had a problem with that. And mostly, the longer the throw, the less you're gonna feel when you're in gear. It's gonna be smoother, I guess you could say, but it's not. I mean, it's smooth depending on the transmission and all that stuff, but it's gonna be less of a noticeable click into gear. With this, you can feel the click, but it's so smooth at the same time. Like, there are times when I'm rolling along and I'll pop into a gear and I'm just like, wow, that went in so easy, or especially first gear. I've never really had an issue with first gear, but it's one of those gears where, you know, you don't really just like boop, like right into first gear if you're still driving or whatever. You know, it's if you're rolling at a decent speed, and for some reason with this shifter, it just pops right into it. Yeah, as far as the install, depending on your vehicle, you know, it goes over basically all the options for each vehicle each year. Mine, I have this collared ring on here, which easily comes right off. Disassembling the center console, it's not hard by any means, but it's kind of scary. I mean, you're taking apart, you know, your whole center console. It makes a lot of popping sounds and snaps and all this stuff, and finding the clips for the e-brake was kind of a chore. This guy comes up pretty easy. But all in all, it was smooth. I mean, it took me, you know, a couple hours. I was sitting there making sure, double checking everything. It comes with basically all the tools you need. You need a couple of Torx, or hex possibly, depending on, again, on your year, or a Phillips screwdriver. Mine had a Phillips screw holding the knob on. And one thing it's mostly the shifter's style, not more or less what goes to the MGW, but it is pretty much foolproof to get this knob back on straight. The shaft, as long as you line it up straight left to right, which if you stick like a screwdriver, a small enough screwdriver, or something along those lines in there, it'll line up perfectly straight with the where, you know, the correct orientation. So it's definitely, you can see just how smooth everything goes. How I didn't necessarily do it for the quick shifting. I did it more for the fact that it's supposed to be a lot smoother, which it is. Just overall, for me, it's a better feel than the stock piece. There's some people who may not. The new orientation of the shifter, the stock handle angles back a little bit. So whenever, like I have it, I park it and I put it in second gear, it almost feels like it's in, or looks like it's in neutral. You know, it's a little over to the left, but if you had it like in fourth or something, you know, you might not even notice, like, oh crap. So that's one thing. It's a little different. The stiffness, the left and right stiffness is also very apparent. You definitely, I had it in second gear and I was trying to move it. I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not neutral. Clicked into neutral and it's stiff, but it's a good feeling. Like, you know, it's gonna center back into third gear. You just push it straight forward towards the dash, towards the radio, whatever, and you're gonna be in third gear. Just everything on it feels like it's a quality piece. Going back towards disassembly and everything like that, it's really easy. You take off the center console, take off what they call the hockey puck over here, and they go through everything exactly how you need to pull this piece out this way, pull this up, pull this down. This is going tucked under here, this piece is going to be tucked under here. It's foolproof. And they go over, you know, what possibly could happen or this and that, and it's amazing. It's really easy. Yeah, the center console, the console lid right here. They even tell you like how to put it back on. Clicks in properly. E-brake, pull it up, lift the cover off. The hockey puck. There's connectors for your hazards. I have heated seats, so there's connectors for that. They're not horrible to take apart and put back together, but you're reaching in there blind unless you know exactly how they're made. And I really couldn't get my camera back in there, so that was an issue. But if you know how they're put together, it's not horrible. But until you know, if you can figure that out, you're golden. But until then, it's kind of like, you know, crap. You know, you're feeling in there blind, trying to figure shit out. But anyway, I'm going to do a quick run through the gears. Hopefully I don't spin the tires too much, because I would like to keep these on for a minute. Still, I mean, this is literally the second time I've driven this shifter, so still trying wanted to kind of get a feel of exactly where all the gears are. My main concern was 4th into 5th. I know we have a reverse lockout, but it's it's still kind of like a in the back of my head thing. Especially going down from 6th into 3rd was kind of like a nervous one for me too. I hope that's pretty steady for you guys, but it's amazing. Yeah, if you're on the fence about this, the price point is almost perfect. Like, they sell these, they want to make money, but for what you get, the hardware, the gaskets, the Loctite, the lube, everything is exactly on point where it needs to be. So it's worth it, definitely. Might do one more quick run through the gears, give a little bit of gas, but then I'll shift normally. Kill anybody back here. Shifter, it's the left or right movement. Right now I believe my reverse, it's disengaged, so it goes a little bit farther to the right than it does to the left first. Just pull it straight down second. Do that one more time. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It's awesome. Well, that was it. I hope it was worth it. Hope it was worth the time and not really effort that I put in. But yeah, hopefully anybody on the fence about this will definitely make the right decision. Go ahead, go for it. It's a pretty awesome shifter. MGW is quality. They stand behind their work. You shouldn't have any questions about it. But anyway, going into the garage, lined up, good to go. Everybody, have a good night.